I had a great job. I was like a worldwide ECD of TBWA, and everyone thought I was crazy to go to this tiny startup that no one really heard about before.
Just making websites.
Just making websites.
Today we're joined by David Lee, Chief Creative Officer at Squarespace.
Business is competitive, and you're trying to use creativity as a vessel to solve like a business problem. So a lot of times creative gets put at the kids' table. Yep. And we're always told, get back into your box, go back into your playground and, make your sandcastles and shit like that. So I've always thought that is such an archaic org design model for any modern business, because it's my belief that creativity, critical thinking might actually be the only value add humans have at all. And if the creative team is buried 3 levels, 4 levels deep, it's probably a quick tell that that isn't actually valued in that organization.
What's your advice around trying to get CFOs to trust you with brand space?
That is a great question. I would actually argue that's the first person you should make an alliance with. Finance is also a creative. Like, there are creative jobs in every industry. And when I say creativity might be the only job left, I'm not just talking about creatives in advertising. They're all going to be creative jobs, right? Because all of the medial tasks will be much better done by AI and all the compute that's actually going to be out there. So the only jobs in every field are going to be creative jobs and critical thinking jobs.
Creativity is the only job left.
It is.
It's a great headline.
25 years later, I'm kind of on the board of trustees as a co-chair now of my alma mater at the Rhode Island School of Design. What does the next 150 years actually look like? And it's my belief that a creative and art and design education might be the model of what higher education should look like, full stop. People are kind of like worried about like, well, what am I actually learning? Why am I sending this kid to school and he's going to be $500,000 in debt? Like, you don't buy a piece of art. It's not even actually what the artifact is. You're buying the human story of what went into that. AI stuff will be for the masses. Yeah. And unfortunately, only people who have the means are going to be able to afford like human craft and human creativity. All the dystopian sci-fi movies always painted this future where it felt like the blue collar workers would be the first to get automated away. Isn't it crazy that in a span of a couple of years, it's actually the knowledge based workers? It's crazy. And the white collar workers who are actually the ones who are the quickest to get automated away. Turns out it's actually hard to automate a plumber. We all have more competitors now, right? So you've gone from like a select few people who are trained in certain things, and now you've opened up the aperture, and now you're basically competing with everyone.
Do you think that the Chris Beresford Hill, David Lees, Jerry Graffs of the world will ascend to marketing leadership role in the next decade?